Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I have been wanting to start a YouTube channel for so long, but I've always been a little nervous, wasn't sure if I had the time to do it, but now of course with being quarantined we all have a lot of time on our hands, so I thought I would film something for you. So this is my everyday makeup routine. This is more so my routine that you'll see in photographs and on my blog, but it is still a very simple, natural makeup look. It's what I'm wearing now. So if you want to see how I achieve this, just keep watching. Alright, so I'm just going to get started with my foundation. I have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. And I have the shade 101 Classic Ivory because I am a very pale person. So I'm just going to dot this on my face. I just use my fingers. I know a lot of people have issue with that. They like to use beauty blenders or foundation brushes, whatever it may be, but I honestly find that I really like the coverage that I get just using my fingers. I think it looks like it blends out nicely. I get a nice finish and it's easy. I don't have to worry about any other tools. So as you can probably tell, I'm just sort of dabbing this on, like pressing it into my skin. I'm not like rubbing it because I don't want to blend out the color totally. And I have tried the L'Oreal, the Pro Glow. I do like that one as well, but that one I would say suits drier skin better. My skin can be kind of combination, so it can get a little bit oily throughout the day, so it's just a little too much for me. That's why I like the matte, but it is a good one if you have drier skin. So you can probably tell my skin's more even now, and you can see that I'm very pale. So the next thing I'm going to do, I have the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm going to conceal under my eyes, and I have a couple of like hyperpigmentation scarring on my chin from some past breakouts. So I'm going to just kind of conceal little spots all over my face. This concealer is fine. I do think I'm going to try something different next time, but it is a good, just kind of basic concealer. And again, I think I have like the lightest shade. Ivory, yes. And right now I'm using the L'Oreal True Match powder, which is my favorite powder because it does add a little bit of color. So it's not a translucent powder. It is going to add a little bit of coverage. So I feel like it helps even things out a little more if I need that. So I have been using a lot of the Colourpop Disney collection lately. I just think they come out with some really great products. But unfortunately, a lot of them, I'm not sure if they've been discontinued or if they're just because of quarantine and everything not making the products at the moment, so they're out of stock. So I didn't want to show those, but I do have some other products that I like to use that are similar, so that's what I'm going to be using right now. So for highlighter, I have this one by e.l.f. It's one of their baked highlighters, and this is the shade Moonlight Pearls. This is one of those highlighters that you kind of have to like get past the top layer. It's like, I don't know, the product just like doesn't come off. You have to kind of scrape down the top layer, and then it works nicely and it gives a really pretty highlight. Sorry if you see me looking down, I have my mirror down here so I can see what I'm doing. But I just like to put a little bit of this on my cheekbones and across my nose. And then if I have anything left, I'll kind of swipe it like on top of my brow and on my chin. So for blush, again, I typically have been using the Colourpop one, but I really love this blush palette from Jouer. I got this during their Black Friday sale, but they do still have this available. It's the Rose Cut Gems palette, and it comes with a lot of blushes, and then the middle one is sort of like a topper highlighter thing. I really like the color Tease Me, which is this lighter pink up here, and this does come also in a duo, so I will try to link them both if you want to check them out. I do really like this blush palette just for all the options that it gives. I've tried a lot of the shades in here. I think I've pretty much tried all of them, and they're just really pretty blushes, and they last nicely. Some color back in my face. This is kind of my everyday makeup, but it's more the makeup you would see in photos. I'm gonna do eyeshadow because I would for that. So I'm gonna do just a very basic eye look, just kind of put a color on my lid and then put a highlight color. Again, if I were going to like something more formal or like a special occasion, I would do more of an eye look, or if I just felt like doing something extra, I would, you know, do a crease color and do more. But for most of the time, I just kind of like a little shimmer on my eyes to brighten them up. So I'm going to use the shade here, the middle one here, called Cocoa Crush, just all over my lid. And then just to highlight the inner corner, I'm going to use the shimmery white there at the top. It's called Palm Reader. And just put that right in the inner corner of my eye. Just put a little on my brow bone too. So that's basically it for eyeshadow, just something super quick and easy. Then I'm going to do my favorite, which is liquid liner. I love liquid liner, but I have yet to find the perfect black liquid liner that is totally smudge proof. A lot of them say they are, but they aren't so much. This one is fairly good. This is the Stila Stale Day waterproof liner, and in the shade Intense Black. So I'm going to put this on, wing it out. I don't know how well I'm going to do this on camera because I typically get my mirror pretty close up to my face, but we'll see. Alright, so now I'm just going to curl my eyelashes and apply mascara. Right now I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I really like this one, and I also like the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I think they give pretty similar effects. It's just kind of a very like full and I don't know, kind of gives that like almost false lash look, which is what I like to go for. Okay, so this next step isn't super necessary, but it just kind of gives a nice effect. It's something I've started doing recently, and I just like the way it looks. So I have this Glossier Play liner. This is in the color Candyland. It's almost like a peachy orange color. And what I do is I just put this on the very outer corner of my lower lash line, like the outer third, and it just does something to sort of just add an extra like brightness, makes my eyes look more open and bigger. I don't know why, it just does. So I like doing this. And I would say if you have like a deeper skin tone, using like a shimmery bronzy shade I think would give you a similar effect, because the idea of this is that it's just super subtle. I don't know, you can kind of see it, like it is a little bit orange over there. But in person it's a really subtle look, and I think it just, again, sort of opens up my eyes and makes them look a little bit brighter. I'm going to go on to my brows. I have a couple of different brow products that I like. One is the e.l.f. little brow kit. I think it's like $3 or $4. I use that for a long time. It's just a brow wax that you apply, and then there's a little powder that you top it with, and it is a really nice product for the drugstore. The biggest complaint that I have is that there's not very many shades, and then also the shades that they do have, I do think kind of run a little bit red. I've used both the medium and the dark, and the powder just goes a little bit red. The wax is great, but another product that I like to use though on my brows that's just super quick and easy, and this is one of those like cult favorite products, like everyone loves this product, is the Glossier Boy Brow, and I have the shade Brown. Again, this product is not one that they have a ton of shades in either, unfortunately. And I would say if you have more sparse brows, you're gonna need something else with this. I find I just have like some little patches. Like overall my brows are pretty full, and so I feel like this does a pretty good job of like filling them in and setting them. And it's kind of all I need. But again, if you have more sparse brows, you'll probably want to use a brow pencil or a powder first, and then just set them with this. The nice thing about this product, unlike using some other brow gels, is it really doesn't like, it doesn't feel like crusty in your eyebrows, I guess. I do notice that once it dries it does have like a little bit of a waxy feel, but it's not bad at all. It just, I don't know, it doesn't bother me. So finishing out, all these last products have all been Glossier. But I tend to switch out my lip product pretty much daily. Well, daily when I go out. I like using different colors depending on what I'm wearing and just what I feel like that day. But today I felt like doing the Glossier Play Vinylic Lip, and I have this shade Blow Up, which is just like a pretty pink color, and then this is just one of those clicky pens, so just put that on. Alright, so this is the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed seeing how it all came together. If you liked this video, please like it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos. Leave me a comment on what kind of stuff you want to see. I do a lot of lifestyle content over on my blog, so I'd be willing to do videos along with those sort of topics. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and thanks for watching. Bye!